Hi, everybody.
Hello there.
Jerry.
I'm Linda.
We're the Village's Newcomers, coming to you today from Linden, Isle. We're down in the Southern Oaks area. We have rounded up a group of citizens, residents that live down here, and they've agreed to talk to us about a variety of questions. And Linda has racked her brain and helped me think of some questions that might be of importance to you. And we're going to hear from these. They're not prepared, by the way. These people down here have not seen these questions. I'm going to spring them on them one at a time, alone, to get their true reaction to these questions.
It should be fun.
Yeah, they're going to deal with some subjects that I know are going to be of importance to you. So hope you enjoy it.
My name is Mary, and we moved here from Las Vegas. And I did retail upper management in Las Vegas.
Hi, my name is Karen, and I'm originally from Texas, then moved to Michigan, and then to the Villages. And in Texas, I taught school, and in Michigan, I worked for the state.
Hi, my name is Jay. I'm from Lansing, Michigan, originally from northern Michigan, way up in the UP. For the last 35 plus years before moving here recently, I was administrator with the Department of Corrections.
Hi, I am Vicki, and originally came here from Houston, Texas, about 15 years there. And what did I do there? I was a homemaker. That was that. I had 2 kids, and that was it.
Hi, I'm JP. I came from Seattle, Washington, and then moved to Las Vegas, and then came here. My job was traveling salesman in the medical dental industry.
I live in the village of Linden. I live on Linden Isle, and what we really like about Linden Isle is that it's isolated. It's got canals that go all the way around it, so it's almost like an island. All of our neighbors are new. Some of them have moved down from up north, and that's what makes it nice. You get to meet all kinds of people.
My bride and I live in Linden Village on Linden Isle. And I guess what I really like about it is that the people are so friendly. We get to do so much, and it's very active. I was never this active before in my personal life, so I really enjoy it.
I live in Linden Isle, and what I like about Linden Isle is that we all came together, all new, and we've just bonded so well.
I live in the village of Linden, Isle, and I absolutely love it. Location is good. The island was built all at one section together, 200 homes roughly, and everybody moved in at the same time, so we're all in the same boat as far as trying to meet people, and that happened without a problem at all.
We actually came from Houston, Texas, so we're used to the heat. I much prefer it to snow and ice.
Yes, we moved here in the wintertime, but we did live here through the summer. And the heat was okay. I could handle that a little bit, but the humidity is terrible. So I'm not looking forward to summer.
I did have to get used to the hot and the humidity. I was from Las Vegas, so that was hot and dry. So I love it, but you just have to get used to the humidity.
I did live here through the summer, but being from Texas, it's really not any different than that. However, having come from Michigan, I love the heat. That's what they make pools for.
Now, rumor has it there's a prison south of here. Big deal. Most people don't even know it's there. Quite frankly, after being a correction employee for all those years, if somebody gets out of prison, they're not going to stick around anyway. And that place down there has no record of escapes whatsoever.
The federal prison doesn't really bother me. I've always felt like most prisoners want to leave the area if they ever get out, so I'm not threatened by it.
No, it really doesn't. I mean, I don't even think about it, really. You can't see it. It's pretty far away. Doesn't bother me.
Well, I'll tell you the truth about the correctional complexes around here. As long as I'm not in it, I really don't care.
Absolutely not. Doesn't bother me at all.
I have 4 sisters that live here, and that was one of their concerns when I came here. They says, "Do you hear the blasting, Dad?" I've never heard the blasting, but we have felt some type of explosion or quake. But other than that, not worried about it at all.
So one time when I was golfing at the Red Fox in gray fox. I did feel a little bit, but it doesn't bother me at all, and I'm not worried.
I've never heard blasting from the quarry. I used to work for them, and so I know that we really don't have anything to worry about. The most you might feel is a minor vibration.
I've heard rumbles about the quarry blasting, but I have not experienced any fallout from it whatsoever. Didn't even know it's there. Still don't know it's there.
You know what? I've never heard it, never noticed it, so I'm not worried about it a bit.
So I am disappointed that we don't have connectivity sooner, but I understand. We are going to get it soon. I'm hoping at least 2021. And when we do, it's going to be exciting. But for right now, it doesn't really bother me. And I get around just fine with a car. And living in the south of 44, though, we have everything we need right here with a golf cart. So as long as I get my golfing, I'm fine.
Well, the status of the connectivity is, first off and foremost, we can't get across the turnpike at this stage of the game. So yes, it is inconvenient, and we're really looking forward to all the bridges being open so we can go everywhere.
I'm not sure about exactly when the next bridge will open. I've been hearing that it could be February. It really isn't an inconvenience for me because I've gone everywhere in a car all my life. Had we lived north of the turnpike where they have more connectivity, they have complete connectivity, it might be different for us, but since we just moved here, it's not inconvenient.
Not a big deal for me. I suppose if you lived up north and everywhere you went on a golf cart and that's all you expected to have happen, then okay, something new might take a little time to have little changes. But where I come from, I have access to everything I need, whether it's car or golf cart, no big deal.
Having lived up north, we got used to being able to cart everywhere we went, and we really miss that. But there's so much else down here. We love the trails down here, for instance. So we don't mind it for the time being, but we're really anxious to have that connectivity with the carts, and especially when Megason opens, that we can, it's a lot faster in the car.
Not at all. Sinkholes don't bother me at all as far as they're concerned. Is a sinkhole like a pothole? Because we had a whole lot of them in Michigan, and driving that was more a concern than here. None whatsoever.
No. I know I get asked this question a lot from people up north because that's what's on all the news. And I know the villages themselves do a lot of work beforehand in order to prevent that kind of thing, so I'm not worried about it.
You know what? Sinkholes. I got insurance for it, and I don't know why, because it doesn't seem like a lot of them happen in the villages, but everywhere else, no, I'm not worried about it.
They don't bother me at all.
And no, I'm really not worried about sinkholes. I see occasionally in the news that there's one that's opened up near a golf course or something. They seem to work on them and fix them, but I have insurance for sinkholes.
Here you're asking hard questions. I don't mind. Sometimes I wonder if it's getting so big it might lose some of the small town feel, but I don't know, it's such a great place, and I know a lot of people want to be here, and they do a beautiful job on everything that I really don't mind.
Well, the villages are definitely expanding at a rapid rate. Pretty soon they'll have an Orlando, what do you call it, zip code. But it doesn't bother me as long as it doesn't get too big. I like the services. As long as they can keep them up, I'm a happy camper.
It doesn't bother me at all with the expansion of the villages getting big. I think it's great. If everybody wants to move here and be part of this community, then I'm all for it.
You know, we're excited actually about the expansion that they're planning south of us. It looks like they've got a lot of nice things planned with the medical center, the research center, some other lifestyle things that we can take advantage of down there. It'll probably be a year or so before that's in place. But as far as is it getting too big, I'm really not the best person to answer that. I'm a little more limited since I just moved here a year ago. But I don't know. Who can say if it's too big? I heard it's going to go all the way to Disneyland.
It can never get too big. There's so much to do here. 3,000 plus clubs. You got activities up the kazoo. There's no way it could get too big.
When it comes to making friends in the villages, it's quite simple because I'm married to a social director. She makes all the friends I need and some that I don't. So
I make friends no matter where I go. But the villages, first thing I noticed on my visit here, we're sitting at the bar at happy hour in Brownwood, and people were engaged in conversation. Nobody was sitting looking at their phones. That caught my attention right away. People were conversing again. It was like a throwback in time. It was fantastic.
Yeah, at first I was very busy just getting the house ready and you know, the decorating and all the upgrades. And then one day I noticed across the street, my neighbor, there was all these golf carts and it was all ladies golfing. So I walked over and I said, "Can I golf with you?" And the rest is history.
Absolutely. In fact, pretty much everywhere I go, I have no problems making friends. And I'm actually the one that probably instigates and gets people together. That's kind of my passion. So making friends here, no problem.
You know, making new friends here has been very easy. All of our neighbors are just super friendly. Moving into a brand new neighborhood, that's one of the perks. When I first moved here, I was working. And until COVID came along, I continued to work. And then now I don't. And I like it a lot better not working.
For me, I was kind of lucky because I have 4 sister-in-laws that live here in the villages. So I've been coming the last 8 years. So I already knew that I wanted to eventually move to the villages. But for people that are interested in moving here or to Florida, I would definitely suggest doing the lifestyle package. And maybe if you know people that are here, reach out to them. But it's a great place. And I'm so happy I'm here.
You know, if I had advice to give someone who was moving to the villages or to Florida, particularly the villages, my first suggestion would be take the visit and come down more than once and talk to people who live here. Everybody's very friendly. You'll meet people who are more than happy to tell you about where they came from, how long they've lived here, what they like, what they don't like. And when I talk to people, I didn't talk to anybody who had anything really negative that would have made me not want to move here. It was difficult making that cross-country move and downsizing, but I'm so glad we did, and we came at the right time. I can tell you that it was much easier for us down here in 2020 than it would have been being somewhere where we couldn't be outside all year long.
As with anything, do your homework. Check it out. If you're shopping for socks, do your homework. But the Villages has so many resources to check, so many people to talk to, and the best thing to do is come visit and see for yourself.
I'd say moving to the villages is to get involved, to be busy, to try out the different activities. That there's so much here, so many things you can do, and you'll meet a lot of wonderful people. And I mean, don't just sit in your house and watch TV. Get out there and do things, and it'll be wonderful.
You know, moving to the villages, easy decision. For us, I didn't get here soon enough. So do a little research, get down here, enjoy it, enjoy your life, have fun, and I mean, really have some fun.
That was great.
It was good.
I really enjoyed that. Had never met any of these people before.
No.
They were not prepared for the questions. I had not given them the questions. And we got some really good, honest, friendly answers.
Yeah.
Topics like the jail, the prison nearby, the quarry that people worry about the blasting,
Right.
you know, the connectivity question, and so many neat pointers and ideas we got from them.
Right.
I hope you enjoyed that. We thank each and every one of you for watching.
Press that like and subscribe button. We sure do appreciate you all. Until next time.
See you when you get here.